Hey guys, what is going on? All my fantasy football lovers out there. These are my top 5 2020 fantasy breakout wide receiver candidates. All right, so at number 1, we've got Deebo Samuel for the 49ers last year, 57 catches for about 800 yards and 3 touchdowns. Second half of the year, weeks 9 through 17, he was actually the wide receiver 6, and he was tied with Deontay Johnson for the most missed tackles by a wide receiver at 18. To me, he's the perfect fit for the Niners, who they were dead last in the league with passes over 20 yards. Debo really benefits from the short pass from a screen, and he has a lot of speed after he catches the ball. Marquise Goodwin is gone. They drafted Brandon Ayuk, but I think Debo, besides their four-headed rushing attack, I really think Debo is going to be a huge weapon for them. At number 2, we've got Deontay Johnson for the Pittsburgh Steelers last year, 59 catches, 680 yards, and 5 touchdowns in his rookie year. He had 59 receptions that led all rookie wide receivers. Like I mentioned before, he was tied with Debo for the most missed tackles by a wide receiver with 18. Another guy kind of like Debo has a lot of speed, and I think with Big Ben being back, I think this upcoming season he's going to play the Juju role. When Antonio Brown was there, a lot of pressure was off of Juju, and now I think a lot of pressure is going to be on Juju, and the field's going to open up for Deontay. Um, but yeah, he's my number 2. At number 3, I've got Calvin Ridley for the Falcons last year, 63 catches for 866 and 7 touchdowns. This is a guy going into his third year. He's had 17 touchdowns his first 2 years. He had 10 his rookie year. This is a super high pass heavy offense. Even when they had Freeman there last year, they have Gurley this year. This is just a team that passes the ball a lot. Austin Hooper's gone. There's going to be a lot of vacated targets. And say what you want about Julio, he's still a dominant wide receiver. He'll probably go in the first round, but he is getting a little bit older, and I just think third year for Calvin Ridley, he's going to be a huge weapon. And it could be a great value in terms of ADP as well. And just to note, he did have 0 fumbles last year. At number 4, I've got Will Fuller for the Texans last year, 49 catches for 670 yards and 3 touchdowns. Now, I know what everybody's thinking is he's very injury prone. He's yet to have a full season. Obviously he needs to stay healthy, but that goes for any player, I think, coming into the season. But last year, all 3 touchdowns came in Week 5 versus Atlanta. But this is a guy who could really, really surge up because now you have Hopkins gone. I think Fuller slides into that number 1 spot for a team that really lacks playmakers. They don't really have a whole lot, and we've seen Fuller have a good connection with Watson in the past. In his, I think it was rookie year or second year in 2017, he had 7 touchdowns on only 28 catches from Deshaun Watson. And another note, he's only had 1 fumble since his rookie year, but obviously needs to stay healthy. But I think Fuller has a huge potential this year, for sure. And at number 5, I've got Jalen Reagor, rookie wide receiver for the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a pure opportunity pick here, right? The Eagles, they're really void of weapons at wide receiver. You look at Alshon Jeffrey, he had Liz Frank surgery in the offseason. Doctors say this can take 10 to 12 months to heal, so he might not even be back till, October. You look at Deshaun Jackson, who only played in the first game last year, was out. He's 33. And really, to me, I just think Jalen Reagor, out of any other receiver, any other rookie receiver, has the highest ceiling based on where they were drafted. CeeDee Lamb in Dallas, he's going to have to compete with Gallup and Cooper and Judy in Denver with Drew Lock at QB. We just don't know what to expect. But I just think Reagor has such a high ceiling. And he did run a 4.47 40, which isn't the fastest, but in college he showed huge playmaking ability. He had 22 touchdowns. He's my number 5. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to be posting a running back QB tight end video just like this coming up. If you like it, subscribe, let me know. I've never really done anything like this before, but your feedback's appreciated.